I'm here with Karen Nussbaum of Working America. Thank you very much. Now, you've been going around the country and talking to ordinary people around the country about the issues in the upcoming election. What are you hearing?
Well, Working America has 3 million working class moderates as our members all around the country, and we talk to them every single night, 40,000 conversations. And what they're telling us is that they're confused, they are angry, but they're not really ideological. They're not bent on a point of view that says, taxes are bad, immigrants are bad. They're really looking for answers to these deeply felt problems around the jobs crisis. What they find appealing about the right-wing message is that it's about ideas. And what we need to do most is present an alternative set of ideas, of an explanation about why things are bad and what can be done to make them better.
So when a Tea Party leader, for example, says that we really need to be cutting government spending, the stimulus money was bad, how do you counter something like that in a way how do you come up with a winning message for that?
Well, first of all, we talk locally. We try to really focus on what the local reality is, and then we try to talk about what would make sense in the bigger picture. So we say, well, actually, the stimulus money created these jobs in your community, so it is worth investing in jobs, and the only way we're going to solve the problems in our communities is if we invest in them. And that to drain money out of our communities is only going to make the problems worse. That makes sense to people. While they may be looking for an individual tax cut, they really want their schools to stay open. They really want the lights to stay on at night. They really want to make sure there are still police and firefighters in their communities. And so if you talk about what's the reality of investing in a community and investing in jobs, that begins to make sense, and it's a much more compelling story.
So we're hearing a lot of candidates say that if they get into the office, they will repeal some of the healthcare reforms that were passed, some of the financial Wall Street reforms that were passed. How do you say to an average person on the street, beware of that kind of talk?
People are hungry for information. They are confused. They don't have information. When people have told us that they don't like healthcare reform, we say, well, here's what healthcare reform means to you. And we give them information about the donut hole being filled, or children being covered, or people with pre-existing conditions getting healthcare insurance for the first time. That makes a difference. When you talk to people about how investing in jobs actually has created jobs in their community, that makes a difference. When you talk to people about the attacks on Social Security and what that's going to mean to them, that makes a difference. No one wants to retire later. No one wants to see their communities decimated. No one wants to see unemployed workers punished for being unemployed. It's giving people information about where candidates stand, what many of the candidates are threatening to take away from them, and how we don't want to go back to the policies that wrecked our economy in the first place.
Thank you very much.
Great, thank you.